In goal, someone who's really impressed me, excuse me if I mispronounce the name, Guglielmo, I've definitely butchered that, Vicario. He's Tottenham Hotspur's keeper. I think he's been fantastic for them this season, sort of revolutionised the way they play, and it's been superb shot stopper as well. Left back, actually, looking at my back line, they're all sort of centre backs by trade, but some of them have transformed into very handy fullbacks this season. Josko Gvardiol, very important player for City this season, come up with a lot of good goals, and he's sort of made that left back spot his own. At left back, Virgil van Dijk, who's had a sort of a renaissance this season. Renaissance last couple of seasons, I suppose, after his injury a couple of years ago. William Saliba, centre back. Alongside him, I think he's been superb for Arsenal as per usual. Very, very young player still, only 23. Ben White at right back. I know that's a controversial one, but I think he's been honestly really, really solid for Arsenal and key to them all season and sort of their continuity. Rodri, superb for Manchester City as per usual. I think probably one of their most important players. I've gone for two Arsenal midfielders. Declan Rice, I think he's had a really, really solid and important first season. Martin Odegaard, who's sort of kept that tempo going for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli, I've gone for left wing.
Really?
Yes. Listen. Okay, I'm going to explain my rationale. So, right wing, I didn't want to put Cole Palmer and Phil Foden in because I think that's a cop out. Personally, I think it's a cop out because I know you probably have put them in, have you? But I think it was because both Phil Foden and Cole Palmer apply their trade on the right, and they have done all season.
Foden on the left though.
I know he can, but he didn't. And for me, that's how I go off. What is their preferred position? That's just how I see it.
But Martinelli, is he the best left winger this season?
I name another one better than him because I don't think Rashford's had a poor season.
Kuna.
Not Kuna.
Honestly. He's been better than Martinelli.
No, I think Martinelli's been really important for Arsenal again, in my opinion.
I struggle with
right winger, I've missed out on Cole Palmer, and I've gone for Phil Foden because I think with the Premier League title, and I think he's been their best player in their Premier League title winning season. And then up front, you're probably going to disagree with this one as well, but I think in terms of an overall season and how well he's played and how much he has contributed to his individual side, I've gone for Ollie Watkins as striker. What about you, James?
Well, okay, so we'll debate it in a second, I think, but start on what I've gone for. So in goal, I almost did go for Vicario as well, but I ended up going for Pickford. He got 13 clean sheets, which was only second to Raya. I think he's been solid. But I was close to going for Vicario. Right back, I went Ben White as well. Then at the back, I went with Saliba as well. Didn't go with Van Dijk, I went with Gabriel, so another Arsenal player. And then left back, Ndogi. I think he's been very good. Ndogi, I don't know.
No, he has been solid for them.
And then same midfield, actually, I had as you, Rice, Rodri and Odegaard.
That saves us a debate.
I think I've got a few stats here, like Rice, 7.8 progressive passes per 90. So really good at getting Arsenal at the pitch. I think he can play in that.
He's developed that side of his game as well. He's primarily a defensive midfielder when he was at West Ham.
I'm thinking with this team, Rodri's in a DM, Rice is CM, and same with Odegaard, also in a CM, who's in the top 1% of players for shot creating actions this season as well, creating almost 6 shot creating actions a game. And then left wing, I went with Foden. Obviously, and then right on the right went with Palmer, and then same up front I went with Watkins, who won the Playmaker Award. 19 goals in the league, 13 assists
I did see that shocked me, to be fair.
So so I think we should go about creating an outside the box combined 11 here, where we kind of
for goalkeeper you went for Pickford, I went for Vicario. Tottenham finished higher than Everton, obviously, as expected, but I think Vicario in his first season in the Premier League showed real quality, shot stopping wise, and playing out from the back.
I think, Pickford obviously had 13 clean sheets as well, but I think you're right, Spurs play a different way, don't they? Play a more expansive way, and I have been impressed by him, and I think he's better at his feet than Pickford, although I don't think Pickford's terrible with his feet.
And he's been an overall better keeper this season. I
don't think if we're thinking of this team, it would be like an elite team. I think Pickford is not bad with his feet, but they don't ask him to do that at Everton, do they? But I'm happy to go with Vicario for that.
Okay.
So I'll note that down.
That's all right.
Then right back.
Right
We
back.
both have Ben White.
Both
So
Ben White, yeah.
So yeah. Centre back Saliba.
Who's your other centre back?
Gabriel.
Okay,
So-
Saliba. I've gone for Van Dijk because I think he's been really important to Liverpool this season.
Yeah, but has Gabriel been better, do you think? I know you maybe don't want to put two.
Gabriel's got the most clean sheets out of any player, including goalkeeper in the Premier League.
I think Gabriel.
So I'd be happy enough
Yeah.
to go for him because I feel like, Arsenal's defence has been superb. Left back, who'd you go for again? Ndogi. I feel like Gvardiol in a City side that's won the league and the goals that he's contributed both in and out of the Premier League.
The only reason I did consider him as well, the only reason I maybe didn't put him in was I wasn't sure if he'd played quite as many games. He's played 28 games, 26 starts, 4 goals, 1 assist. I think, that is quite...
In terms of impact, though, I think Ndogi's been really good. He's been really solid. He's more sort of conventional left back. But in my opinion, I haven't really heard an awful lot about him since the second half of the season, really, either. And I think Gvardiol has had a bigger impact on this Premier League season. With
I will
his goals.
say, if we're thinking a team that could play, I think that back four, there's not enough. I don't know. Ben White's that similar player to Gvardiol, I think. But I could agree. I think I'll go with Gvardiol then.
Okay, that's all right. No, I get what you're saying, but I think in terms of the actual, best player, we went for the same
midfield.
We went for the same midfield, which leaves us at a bit of this. I think this is going to be the biggest debate here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just putting in our own team this season.
So Rice, Odegaard, and Rodri.
Yeah. So we're gonna have this. So we both agree on Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
Shout out to Erling Haaland. He has won the Golden Boot again. Just
I think
in
it's
case
you'd
forgotten about the big Norwegian centre forward phenomenon, goal scorer, just robotic nature of just putting the ball in the back of the nets. We have gone for Watkins. Feel like he's sort of. I feel like he's had a bigger impact on Villa than Haaland has for City, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But shout out Erling Haaland, of course. But
I'm gonna say this right now here. I think
Phil Foden's in here, but he's in here on either right wing or left wing. That's it, sorted. I get your shout with putting Foden on the left, but he hasn't played on the left this season.
But you can't leave Palmer out the team this season.
But you can if he's not a conventional. He is a conventional right winger, but I don't think Foden's a conventional left winger. I think he is more. I think he plays his best football and always has played his best.
Well, we don't have to play a formation with wingers.
Well, no. Well, I think we've gone for a 4-3-3 here, haven't we?
Yeah. I think Martinelli, though, I think that's a stinker of a shout. I think 24... Okay, I'll tell you the 35 matches.
Anytime I've seen him play, he's been superb.
35 matches, 24 starts, 2,000 minutes, 6 goals, 4 assists. That's not good enough to get in the team this season.
Yeah.
Compared to someone like Matthias Cunha,
I think I'm going to...
12 goals, 7 assists. I'm not saying he should get in the team, but
I think I'm probably going to lose this one, aren't I?
I don't think you can put him in, to be honest, Adam.
But who would you put as a conventional left winger in instead?
I mean, I'm sure players can play off there. Maybe the players that play off the right could still play off the left. You've got like players like Son, Bowen, that have all had Saka, that have all had better seasons.
Bowen's been a striker. Son's sort of been like a forward striker. I think in terms of convention. Gordon's a very good shout, actually.
11 goals, 10 assists.
Yes, Gordon has had a much better season than Martinelli. I don't know why I completely slipped my mind. Should we put what would you think about Gordon as a shout? Because he is a conventional left winger. I just think it's like putting 3 best of the best strikers up front.
Yeah, I think in terms of players that are definitely left wingers, he's probably been the best left winger. I think Foden can play off the left though.
I think he can, but I don't think he has this season. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a Man City game and I've thought, oh yeah, there's Foden playing on the left. It's either been Jeremy Doku or Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
So What do you think? Should we?
So yeah, I mean Foden, primarily played as right winger hasn't he this season. I'm happy to go with Gordon. Really, I think as long as So
yeah,
I have to go with
Gordon. And are we keeping Palmer on the left, or are we going for Phil Foden?
Foden's won Player of the Season, but I think Palmer's probably been more impactful. I think you can't not put Palmer in this team this season. I'd put both of them, but if we only put one, I'd put Palmer. I think take Foden out of that City team, they're probably still challenging. Take Palmer out of that Chelsea team, they're nowhere near sixth.
I think I'm going to agree with your Foden on the left, Palmer on the right shout, because I think, as you say, you can't leave either out. As much as my OCD is telling me, no, they haven't played on the left-hand side this season, you can't put them there.
Yeah.
You know.
It's team of the season.
It's the team of the season, and they've been two of the
work.
best players in the season. So, yeah, no.
Especially when you've got our back line as well, with basically 4 centre backs. I know they're quite good on full back positions as well, but it's defensively sound enough where you could let those players not have to press or be kind of. Obviously, Gordon's good at pressing stuff like that.
Palmer and Foden, they've got that. Pep. So we're putting Foden in at left and Palmer in at right then?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, so that runs down our team. Vicario in goal, centre backs of Gabriel and Saliba, an Arsenal pair, and Ben White at right back. Gavardio at left back, a midfield of Rodri, Rice and Odegaard. Yeah. And then a front three of Foden on the left, Palmer on the right, and Ollie Watkins up front. That is the outside the box. Team of the season. Team of the season for the 2023-24 season.